Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Go Figure. Go Figure is a Disney Channel original movie. It is from 2005. Yes, that era of I think there was just an abundance of young teen sports related. Well, I mean, the 90s also, the late 90s had a lot of extreme sports, but this, of course, this is an hour and a half long, is about figure skating. But, as you can probably tell, it's also about hockey. This is a girl who is played by Jordan Hinson, now known as Jordan Danger, and from her profile picture, has a lot more tattoos than she does here when she's like 13 or something. But anyway, she's a lot more dangerous now as Jordan Danger. She's very sweet and innocent here, and just cute and blonde. That's it. So, yeah, she is a figure skater, and she's the best. She's great, and she knows it. She's a little bit all about herself. She's full of herself for the most part. And early on, everybody's kind of out to get her, and she's kind of all right with that. I'm trying to, you know what? I've already blanked. It's only been an hour and a half since I started watching this, and I'm trying to figure out what got her to the point where suddenly, she wanted to get the attention of this Russian woman who makes stars out of figure skaters. And she's played, by the way, somebody that I recognize. She's a character actress. She's been in just everything. Christine Rose plays Natasha. She is the one you need to hook up with to be able to, not that way, but I mean, like, you need to connect with in order to, like, make it to the top, join the Olympic team, and just, like, be the best of the best. And right now, you have Jordan, who is playing Caitlin. Caitlin Kingsford is her name. Caitlin she just needs that little extra connection, and somehow she gets an audience with this woman and says, okay, yeah, we'll take care of that. We'll get you into this special school that will let you figure skate in a competition that will let you be seen to join the Olympics, but there are no skating. It's convoluted. There's no skating scholarships. However, there's a hockey scholarship for a girls' hockey team, which maybe it's common in 2005. I don't know if it's even more common now. It's not saying that it can't exist. I just have never seen a all-girls hockey team perform at the high school or junior high level. She has to go to a special school, like a special private school, or she has a roommate. She stays there with another girl who's on the hockey team, which is all their cover. But at the same time, she has to hide in a closet to change her outfits so she can practice ice skating, figure skating. And then for competition, she's keeping a lot of secrets from a lot of people. Her parents are aware of everything. And, oh, by the way, her little brother, who is all about hockey, collects, like, signed hockey pucks from his favorite hockey players. He's all about hockey. When he finds out that she suddenly gets a scholarship for hockey, which she knows nothing about, he's very frustrated. And so, also, by the way, he has all these, like, scientific mathematic formulas on his computer that show how to best play hockey and shoot the puck, pass the puck, and score, and everything else. He's an expert at this thing. And of course, this is going to come into play later on in the movie. By the way, none of any of this is unpredictable. Every bit of this is predictable. Yes, it is very predictable. But again, the structure of these Disney Channel sports teen dramas, they're all the same for the most part. It's just the dressing. It's just how it's arranged. Is she going to have people bullying her at school? Absolutely. Is she going to have twice as many people bullying her because she's secretly on the prissy figure skating team? It's not really a team, but classes or whatever? Or is she going to get bullied by the tough, rugged junior high girls who are, say she skates like a girl? Seems counterintuitive, but like, of course she's going to be bullied. And oh, hey, are you going to get invited to a party with the popular kids? Okay, I'm just telling you right now, not that I expect anybody who is 12 or 13 to be watching these. Probably not a good idea, because why I say that about people my age too, but still, if you are not popular, as pretty as you may be or as handsome as you may be, if you are not necessarily popular, be cautious when the popular kids invite you to a party out of the blue for no reason, when they've been treating you like garbage up until that point. I'm pretty sure all movies and television shows have taught us this lesson over decades. If they invite you to a party, there's going to be some sort of humiliation involved at some point, where out of just sheer cruelty. Again, this is movie reality, and I don't know if this thing happens in like real reality. It's been going on for decades. It's a staple in 80s movies that I grew up on. It's a staple in Disney Channel movies as well. Maybe this does not happen anymore, but because kids are a whole different level of cruel these days, and I'm not going to go into that, but because we have the internet. But in this case, just be careful, because you are gonna. This poor young girl gets trapped in a closet and paint poured all over. Like all these ice skating girls, these figure skating girls, somehow they can lay a pretty elaborate trap, like that it's going to get triggered. Like they're really good at it. Like they're not just one-dimensional figure skaters. They know how to lay a trap for a teenage girl. That seems like a strange talent to have. They may have to use that a lot. I don't know. Anyway, she's keeping secrets from both sides. Of course, there is an assistant coach who is a young man who is hunky boyfriend material, or at least a boy who is very sweet on her and he ends up being kind after originally being somebody who is looking to expose her for who she really is. He doesn't think she belongs on the hockey team, and she's bad. She's just bad. But, of course, as I noted before, she uses some of her brother's formulas, and she uses she's super tiny, and she's fast, and her skating ability to move deftly between much bigger opponents on the rink and helps score. So she improves in time, of course, and she teaches some of the other girls how to play based on her brother's things. Now, her brother has a whole B story, which feels like a complete waste of time. It's until the final act, it seems like a complete waste of time, because we discover that he's quit loving hockey or playing hockey or anything else to start making battle bots with his best friend, who is really there just for exposition to bounce things off of. He starts making battle bots, and there's scenes with him and his dad building a battle bot together, and just it cuts away to that, and then it cuts back to this main story, and you're just like, why does this matter? It figures into the story in the final moments, because you know what's going to happen. By the way, this is the big thing. Okay, she's living two lives at this school, two different sets of friends and enemies, especially. Even though she's gotten closer with the hockey girls, she's become a real team. She's also become closer with girls she sees as competition, or see her as competition. In fact, one who's like a veteran, who's been there and back again, and she's ready to retire at 17, because she's not the tiny little speedster that Caitlin is anymore. And so they form a bond in a sense, and they talk about things. She's what's her name? Oh, come on. I thought she was somebody else, a different actress at some point, but I was wrong. But regardless, they sort of bond over certain things. You learn that maybe everybody's not so bad. They're just dealing with their own stuff. And what comes out of this, of course, is, you know what, even when people are cruel and mean to you, when you see them at their most vulnerable, it does not give you the license to be mean and cruel back to them. Maybe you can show some kindness and help them despite how they've treated you. So it's a good lesson to share with kids. It's, again, the audience for this is kids. It's a Disney Channel movie, so it's junior high or younger for the most part. Just saying. Nose itches. So yeah, it's a good thing, and it also shows the evolution of Caitlin, where she's all stuck up and all pretty much about herself and how great she is, and she knows it, to finding real compassion in helping others. Even when she knows it, everything is overwhelming for her. Everything is pretty crappy for her. When she's waylaid by her enemies, she misses a chance to skate with Christy Yamaguchi. Yes, the Olympic gold medal winner, Christy Yamaguchi, makes an appearance in this as herself. She does have a conversation with her at one point later on, but for the most part, she misses out on a dream. Somebody that she emulates, as a poster of, that she wants to hang up in her dorm, but finds out that all the hockey girls hate those frilly, glittery girls. Bleh. People hate things for the dumbest reasons, but hey, you got to create conflict, otherwise there's not a story. But as I said before, which I still didn't finish, is the fact that from the beginning, with these two lives, they're going to clash, and of course, the team is going to do well enough to make a championship level bid for the top, and that championship is on the same night as her exhibition to possibly join the Olympics for her routine, the same hour on the same day. Which is she going to choose? Will she join the hockey team? Can they overcome a team that we've not seen until now? So they're basically just the Washington Generals. They're not a team that like they have a grudge against. They're just another team. So it's the team that we care about that suddenly has coalesced into something more than what they were before with Caitlin's involvement. And there's also Caitlin's dream. Caitlin, of being the figure skater, can she be there? Will she choose that over the hockey team? Can she be the champion and join the Olympic team that she has always dreamed of, even before she ever bothered with hockey? Which is more important to her? Lessons are learned. She gets encouragement from family and friends and even enemies. So, how's it turn out? Well, you're gonna have to watch to find out. It's for me, it's not a movie for me. So it's not written in a way that makes me go, oh my gosh. Well, yeah. If I'm gonna get anything out of this, it's gonna be the humor. And there's some funny parts, but it's not, oh my god, hilarious. So I would recommend this for junior high kids, or if you grew up with this, or if you have a passion for skating. I grew up playing hockey myself, and so I can get into those parts. I was never really skilled in figure skating myself. I could cut the ice pretty well, but not great. So, but if you've grown up on skates, up on the blades, on the ice, seriously, it's something that you might get a kick out of if you are the target audience. People my age probably won't get anything out of it, and probably shouldn't get anything out of it. I'm just saying. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. It's your standard Disney Channel movie. So it's rare when they have something that really moves out of the realm of the structure of those types of films. And this doesn't really break the mold. It's fairly predictable, but it's okay. It's okay. It's a Disney Channel movie and has that same spirit and that same quality that you expect. And sometimes it's a little bit comforting when you get that kind of thing. So Anyway, let's pick tomorrow's episode with our brand new number selector. 215. Man, we're really sticking to that. Well, that was 123 there. So 215, we're just keeping it low. 215. Dang, it's another movie. I just need time to rest. I can't be doing movies every day. I was really hoping for something shorter, like a television episode maybe, even a documentary that's 45 minutes long. But we got a movie, and I think it's another Disney Channel original, I think. But it's very different from this, from, if I'm thinking of it. It's not sports related, I think. We'll find out, because we're watching Minutemen. Minutemen is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. Whew, what a happy new year so far. Minutemen is next. See you then.